So I came back to my hometown looking for an opportunity. This building was sitting empty. This wasn't necessarily the place that I was coming for, but I seen an empty building and I said, hey, let's check into that. I started looking into it and here we are.
This is the Asado Creamery and Bakery. This was originally an old Dairy Queen, and it had been closed for several years. And Sue Jack and her husband, Carl Jack, they saw a need in this community. And I don't remember whose cinnamon rolls, if it was his grandma's or her grandma's recipe, but they thought that they would like to open up a bakery because there was a need here in this community for that.
You have to have a passion, you have to have a dream, you have to have a drive to want to do this. It's not as easy as some people think. You'll never work harder than when you work for yourself, but there's a good chance you'll never love it more.
It has its challenges. Our demographics are a little smaller than big cities per se, but I don't view those so much as a big challenge to me. I view those as sometimes an asset to us, because while the population pool may be smaller, so is the competition pool. So I view that kind of as a positive. We just try to capitalize on that.
The very nature of entrepreneurship says that there will be failure. Business is competitive. You have to know what you're doing. You might not know that the first time.
I have had people that come into my office that would like to start a business, but they really haven't researched if that's a profitable marketing idea.
I really want to look at a spectrum of people who live in the area. It can be young people, people who want to make a change in midlife, even people who've carried the burden of a career for a long time, gone home to retirement and realized that I need something to do. And COStarters is a really great vehicle to help determine whether you're the ideal person to be involved in this type of effort.
When I took on this operation, I took on everything myself. And I learned really quickly, well, you need to bring in some professionals to help you understand and sort out what really you have going on. So.
There have been several people who tried to find a job and no one would hire them. So it seemed like their next opportunity was to pursue entrepreneurship and hire themselves. Quickly
we learned that my idea of what a bakery was going to be is different than what our market perceived a bakery to be. So we are in the process of changing our name over to Artisan Breads and Bistro. We won't eliminate the bakery items that we have, but that may give a better perception as to what people might be walking through the door and expecting, because the expectation is they think we are solely a bakery, and the food side of our business sometimes I think gets overlooked.
The people who go out and build a relationship with their customer base, who market themselves and show that they have something of added value to contribute to the equation, they prosper, they do well.
I think somebody needs to take a class so they have some direction, because they may not have everything that they need to know about starting a business.
You have to be willing to dream. You have to be willing to say, what if I did this? What if I worked forward? COStarters works on that. You talk with other people in the class. You talk with people in the community. You hear from business leaders in the community, and you get a chance to ask some questions about what you're going to do, so you can see whether this path will work for you. If you're a young person, if you're a person who's always played, in the background, this is really your opportunity to step up and take the lead. COStarters is a great vehicle to determine whether what you're doing fits in with what the market needs. This is one of the most thrilling things you can ever do.